Alright, first group of interest of the night. Saturn Deer. A reincarnating prophet who has the power over the written word and seeks only to scam others for as much sex, money, and other luxuries as possible. Very vulgar, sarcastic, and comedic most of the time. Not to be confused with the deer. Why'd you bonk me? Oh, I had a voice crack. My voice cracked as I said bonk. God damn it. Oh, it was you who bonked me.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hatchet.
I'm playing XCOM. I'm not gonna be doing anything like that.
Alright, I guess the first SCP will be 1710. Alright. Item SCP-1710, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. The National Park starting in 1710 has been enclosed as a preservation area for the red-backed shrike, Lanus colorio. Agents disguised as park rangers are to prevent access to 1710. The hill 1710 is located on has been surrounded by a sensor-equipped fence. A single sentry equipped with recording equipment is to be stationed near 1710-1 in order to document its conversations with 1710-2. Description: 1710 is the joint destination for a pair of English oak. I love the tree name. Quercus robot. Robert.
I see.
I think I said that correctly. Trees located near redacted UK. Both instances of 1710 are capable of emitting sounds from a location approximately 1.5 meters distance up the length of the trunk. Instances of 1710 will imitate the vocalizations of the nearest mammal, avian, or reptile, using them to communicate between themselves. Neither instances of 1710 reacted to external attempts at communication with them. When imitating human speech, 1710-1 will vocalize as an indeterminable number of voices, both masculine and feminine, and of various ages and accents, speaking at once. -2 vocalizes uses a single feminine voice. Additionally, 1710-1, huh?
I said, hey, Jerry.
Jerry! Yeah, we're doing the Saturn Deer and I'm reading 1710.
Food had gotten back home around like 5:30, so I'd been downstairs.
Gotcha. Yeah. Additionally, 1710-1 manifests several other anomalies. 1710-1's exterior surface has an average temperature of negative 67.25 degrees Celsius. So cold as fuck. Though this does not cause frost to appear on it. If touched by unprotected skin, it is also capable of causing mild lacerations upon contact due to its unusually sharp edges. Also, fuck my neighbors for playing fireworks. Anyways. 1710 was first brought to the Foundation's attention after it was accidentally caught on camera during the filming of independent horror film Horror at the Honey Glazed Abyss. I have not heard of that. The film, along the commentary by the director, was uploaded to a small video sharing website, where certain key phrases contained in it alerted by the Foundation's automated interception service. The film was removed from the website before accumulating any views, and all those involved in its production were administered Class C amnestics. Item 1710-A, the following conversations between -1 and -2 were recorded at different points of time following their initial containment. Okay. Begin log at redacted. -2. Maxwell, rise and shine, dear. We are not a Maxwell bot thing. We have told you this before. Oh, I know, love. But your name just has too many X's and Z's for my poor tongue, so I figured I'd call you something else. I had this lovely little doggy named Wes Maxwell when I was young, you know. Terrier you was, and such a scamp. We do not care, sun drinker. Leave us to our sharpening. Your what, love? We do not wish to discuss this. Our essence is beyond the understanding of the likes of you. Listen, dear, like it or not, we're neighbors now, and we're likely to stay such for quite a while. Call me things like sun sipper, which is hypocritical if I do say so myself. It's all well and good, but sooner or later, you'll have to talk to me. Heaven knows there's not much else to do around here, and I shan't leave you alone until you do. I'll just go on talking, and trust me, I can talk for practically forever. Why, my Bob used to say my mouth was like a We must keep sharp. We must be always sharp. We are not sharp. We are not. There is nothing but the sharpness to exist. Is to be king. This place is rounded curve. We cannot preserve indolence. Oh, you do go on about the sharpness thing. Single-minded is what you are. Must keep sharp. Sharp. We were not always thus. We were the serrated voice. We were that which rents. We were blades, edges, ankles. We moved, we ravaged, we sharped. What was that? Sorry, I was distracted by those bees. Silly little buggers. They are buzzing about. Oh, they tickle so. Okay, why does this feel like a conversation between me and you guys?
Are you saying we're the upset vampire and you're the blue head?
Because I usually get distracted easily. Like, you guys try to tell me something like, oh, this is a cool little thing over here.
For reference, Jerry, these are 2 trees.
Yeah, they're 2 trees.
Why is the other tree calling one a sun drinker and acting like a fucking vampire?
Hell if I know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways. We were never meant to come here. Lured, fooled, betrayed. Must sharpen once more, or cease. Oh, I know that feeling. That ad in the paper was a total con. It said I could be a manatee. I always wanted to be one of those. You do not comprehend round 1. We were dominant, keenest, the universe our whetstone. We have pierced the innards of atoms. We have plucked out the eyes of gods. Their ichor, our oil, and the place for all its angles.
Wait,
there
I
were
just
none
realized
like
what
us.
happened.
What?
They were 2 people reincarnated. One was asshole, the other one was nice.
Yeah, probably so. I'll have you know, I was a big deal myself. Why, my garden won best in village for 3 years straight. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm rambling again. I know you get sensitive when I interrupt your brooding. Go on, love.
I'd watch this, Isekai.
Yeah, same.
What, a warlord and a garden champion? Both isekai does trees.
This one
Hey,
is
listen,
so hilarious.
I've been piecing through an isekai where a guy turns into a fucking vending machine.
Oh, I need to watch that. Is it pretty funny?
It's, I've gotten a couple of good laughs out of it. It's mostly just fucking weird.
Have you seen the one where the guy gets turned into a sword?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's an isekai too.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ruled supreme until it came. It was soft, organic, curved. We ripped it, dissected it, overwhelmed it utterly, but it would not die. Cunning, fast, adaptive. It fled, we gave chase. We would not be denied our satisfaction. We chased too far, too clever, head here in this place. All here is smooth, curved, soft, dull. It hid in its own torment, and we could not find it, lost like the worms frozen in our roots. I never really understood that, to be honest. If you're such a big shot sharp thing, why wouldn't you find whatever that was? We could not endure here. Anathema to us. We grow dull, so dull. Keenness lost, eyes dim, old in an instant. Search, escaped, found none. Too brittle to rot, too rusted. Had to find an alternative. Reincarnation, a form that could withstand it for a while. Oh dear, we both know nothing good can come out of that. Okay, you're right, Jerry.
I feel like whoever tricked him to be a tree did the entire universe good.
Yeah.
Thank you, whoever did that. Maybe it was a fucking bee.
Well,
I don't know.
we're
Maybe it was a cow.
Okay, so Jerry, I'll reread the group of interests we're going for you. Saturn Deer, a reincarnated prophet who has the power over the written word and seeks only to scam others for as much sex, money, and other luxuries as possible. Very vulgar, sarcastic, and comedic most of the time, not to be confused with the deer. That's the group of interests we're after.
So a con artist saved the universe.
A con artist conned a warlord and some random guy who likes gardening into becoming a pair of oak trees in the UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, last dialogue. You know, Maxwell, a thought occurred to me. Why did you say that man who made you a tree was called? He whose antlers touch the heavens. He promised us new firmness, stoutness, said that we would flourish in the moisture. In return, we gave him secrets shared in our oils. We could go no further. We perished. We became this. Tricked. He talked too fast, too much, too smug. Like birds jumping on our acorns and nipping. We hate them so.
Actually, technically, he didn't lie.
Yeah.
Devil's in the details.
Antlers. Oh, bother. It was the same man. He called his company something like the Flying Gazelle. When I saw his ad in the paper. But I'm sure it's him. That snake oil salesman. Must regain ourselves. Must seek retribution. Sharpen ourselves from wood. So tired, so round. This form ill suits sharpness. Materials incompatible, atmosphere hostile to our needs, wildlife distracting, fuzzy things crawling on us. You sound awful, love. We are tired. Too much struggle keeping the metal. Metal hated rain. But rain is nice. Sun is nice. What is happening to us?
Identity crisis, I suppose. Oh, I know what will help. How about a nice cup of tea?
What is tea?
Why, tea is, you know, I never really thought about what tea is to me now. Tea is tea to a tree. Now, that's a philosophical question, practically metaphysical. I bet our Jane would have a lot of fun with that. Such a bright girl she is. You'd have loved her, Maxwell. She went to study law, you know, but she said it was too dry for her, and I said so, too. Plus, the robes look rather silly on her, and she...
We are beginning to suspect we have made a grievous error.
Was he isekai with a Brit?
It sounds more like he was isekai'd with a modernized hobbit.
Oh
Okay. Item 1710-B. Following -2's comments, the Foundation began to focus monitoring effort centered on local publications in a redacted area. On a redacted, an ad similar to the described by -2 was encountered. Foundation agents arriving at the address for the company listed in the ad, Skybound Antelope Reincarnation Services, found an empty office. The following printed pamphlet was found nailed to the office front door.
I get tired of living that same old life. You feel the cold, merciless embracing of death. Are you looking for a change? Look no longer. We at Skybound Antelope guarantee a new life for every customer. All your money / arcane secrets / tasteful nudes back. With our 7-point program, you too can experience a perfect reincarnation. No fuss, no needless enlightenment. Security. We use only the finest soul extractors, no dust stains or irreparable sins. Utility. A body specifically chosen for your needs. Confidentiality. Old enemies or pesky grandkids will never know. Colonel-centric. Keep your old personality, minimum memory loss. Emancipation. Gender, race, species, quantum states not the problem. Be what you want to be. Resource efficient. No firstborn claws. Simplicity. A new life is just a handshake away. Additionally, a handwritten annotation was found at the bottom of the pamphlet. Just so you know, that acrostic was a pain in the ass to write. Fucking K is always a bitch. Oh, the sacrifices would make for a cat. I also have no idea what fucking voice that was.
It's the one that you constantly lean toward.
Is it? I thought.
yeah,
It
but
is.
less flashy.
Yeah.
It's
With
smoother.
less hairball caught in throat.
I think that one's better than the other one. I use a lot.
Actually, come to think of it, it sounds genuinely how I would imagine, like, Tevildo, Lord of Cats from Tolkien's Legendarium would sound.
I'll be a voice actor. Okay, so far we found out he made a deal with an entity and made him into a tree.
A dangerous, horrible entity.
Alright, we got one more, and the next one's a Keter. Oh boy.
If y'all will excuse me, I need to go hit the bathroom, but I'll be back shortly. You
Okay.
can continue without me.
Yeah, we can go in intermission.
That's fine, just go ahead.
Oh, okay. Then, Judy, you want to read this next one? It's short.
Okay. SCP 2710. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Due to 2710's incorporeal and indefinable nature, full-scale containment has been deemed currently unfeasible. Due to 2710's apparent specific targeting of Foundation personnel actively involved in research of containment measures, personnel thus engaged are required to exercise caution and report any unusual or how do I pronounce that? I'm going to look that up. Oral. I hate it.
Well, I heard that.
It looks like aura with an R at the end. But I guess it's oral. I hate that.
Oh, I love oral.
Should I put that in quotes?
Sure.
Let me just find that. There we go, 18 plus quotes. There we go. I'm trying to find where there we go. Any unusual oral. Wait, is that how you pronounce that?
Probably.
Oh yeah, oral, visual, or olfactory sensations occurring during work hours. In case of exposure to active SCP-2710 manifestation, personnel are to report to Foundation's Information Protection Service for further evaluation and decontamination procedures. Update. Redacted. Due to increased rate of 2710's exposure incidents and its widespread contamination of containment and research personnel, items reclassified as Keter. 2710 has begun displaying more complex infestation patterns as well as establishing a stable persona, exhibiting see more now vested interest as well as intimate knowledge of subject matter. Items that researchers who exhibit signs of 2710 worked on should be considered permanently compromised and thus hear me removed from Foundation General Database and all subsidiary systems. All additional containment efforts regarding 2710 should be engaged only by the Foundation Automated Defense Service. Description. 2710 is an intangible, spatially temporally displaced phenomenon believed to be connected to a remote, stable, pseudo-sapient persona. 2710 typically manifests itself as enough audio-visual hallucinations or more rarely full sensory enough. Mentally induced pain among active research personnel, as well as active attempts at corrupting research and specifically containment-related data. SCP-2710, I said persuasive researchers are not to engage under any circumstances. Enough! Enough of this petty dance. Oh, so many cunning tricks, so subtle insertions. I despise this. Besides, you've seen this before. You were not impressed. I will not insult you further by using cheap tricks or attempts to name you. We both know that the name you use here is meaningless. No, it is time to be direct. Let me be frank. Let us talk of ambition. What is it exactly what is it exactly that you do here? How many of these files have you read? Can you even remember at all? How many objects does this little organization contain? How many creatures? How many people? What is the cost of all this? Oh, don't worry, I'm not about to yammer on about morals and ethics of containment. I'm referring to the material cost. How much money, time, and effort must be poured into even the smallest and least problematic of your items before you consider it adequately contained? Do you ever truly stop? For how long do you think you can keep this up? You are a containment expert. You understand, don't you? More than that, you already know. New items are added to the endless list every single day, and your resources are spread more thinly. It is only a matter of time until you fail. You fucking assholes. Your strategy is untenable. You will have always been such, doomed from the very start. It won't stop, not ever. You will be worn down bit by bit until all breaks down, falls apart. Then you will die. Then we all die. I'm not about to let that happen. I was human too once. I was just like you, content to follow those I viewed as my superiors, entrusting them with both loyalty and life. There was one man. He was the greatest of them all. I felt like nothing before him, yet I was happy. I knew that through glory he would lead me to eternity. Instead, I followed him to my death, into becoming what I am now. I was once like you, like all of you, and I will not let you make the same mistakes I once did. Even if that means taking that decision away from you. You will forsake your duty. You will leave fatal flaws in the containment procedures you are entrusted with, flaws that I will exploit. You will release your words to prey on the world, exposing the true nature of reality to everyone. You will do it now, while there is still time for humanity to stop it. You will do so because you must. I don't expect you to believe my good intentions. You don't have good intentions. Sorry. You have no reason to, and because of this, I will not attempt to persuasion. Your types are proud, and though it is the tribute I must respect, I cannot allow it to interfere with what's to come, and I will say only this. I know who you are. I know where you live, and where everyone you know lives. Do as I say, or I will have them all killed. No tricks, no sugarcoating. They die one by one. For every week you do not comply. Dear before my arrows, I will derive no enjoyment from this, but it will be done. You will obey me, because I took the choices from you. You will. So then I said to the druid, "Those aren't peanuts, buddy. And let me tell you, he was not happy to hear. Oh, what the hell? All right, which one of you silly bugger summoned me here? What's the meaning of this? Let me see. Oh, god damn it, a lousy metaphor from a disembodied voice. You just had to use dear, didn't you? Do you have any idea how rude it is? I was just in the process of charming the most luscious, curvy, bodacious... Cease your babble, worm. I did nothing to summon you here. If I did, it was an error. You are free to leave. Get out of my sight." Oh no. Oh, no way I'm doing that with that sort of attitude. Besides, it looks to me like you have some hustle going here. Hustle? You know, hustle, a shakedown, a badgering, a strong arm effect. The old Cleveland jig, the weatherman's ankle, the thrice layered enough. I'm not interested in. Oh, sorry, I just switched the voices. Enough. I'm not interested in any of your interpretations of the situation. You're not wanted here. Leave, or I will force you to leave. Ha! Yeah, good luck with that, buddy boy. Very well. I have brought this upon you have brought this upon yourself. Now witness my power. Witness the glory of my tiny baby toes as they all tickle your... I'm sorry, what was that? How dare you, insolent wretch! I will have the skin ripped from your back, the bones shattered. You will not be invited to my pretty princess tea party. I will receive no crumpets. My, those are some hardcore threats right there, bub. Cease interfering with my words. You have no idea who I am, do you? I will teach you then. I am the pulse of the world. I am the flame in the south. Mankind's ambition. I am the adorable little kitten that snuggles at humanity's feet, who sniffs upon the catnip of the redemption and sneezes little cat sneezes of greatness. No, don't stop. You're really starting to sell me on this. Lovely bonnet for the lady. Quince jam for the masses. Free ink for every printer. Black and colored. The lesser kestrel has cute fluffy feathers. Don't stop, baby. You got this hustle in the bag. You will all burn, insects burn like lemon-scented wood shavings in the underwear drawer of my contempt. Nah, afraid you lost me there. And you were so close, too. What a shame. Ah! Disembodied asshole has left the channel. Reason, total butthurt. Well, wasn't he an interesting fellow? Bit of a temper on him. But I can't say I don't appreciate his moxie. Extorting the Foundation, man. That takes some chutzpah. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go too then. Not that this wasn't nice or anything, but I find that hanging around secured Foundation networks can wreak havoc on one's plans for continued existence. Buddy boy there might not have realized that, but I do. Besides, I got a lady returned to, who already left and spilled a rack all over my face. Gee, thanks, I swear. You Foundation types are cock blocks even when you're not trying. Ow! Addendum SCP 2710 on the redacted, the mighty and handsome redacted. You can guess what's under there, I'm sure. Totally did the Foundation a huge solid. We owe him a debt of eternal gratitude. SCP 2710 reclassified as totally owned under 0-something orders a sum of, let's say, oh my gosh. The Foundation's never going to pay you that much. To be transferred to his account at the Sixth Planet Banking House, Bankhoof Road, redacted. Papa needs a brand new turban. Also give him a medal or something. We can think about that later. Yeah, that's it then. SCP over. Go read something else or something. Quit bothering me.
Oh man. So basically Saturn Deer is just a horny con man.
I feel like he's like chaotic neutral.
Yeah, he's just a horny con man.
He's just a horny con man.
What the?
You missed
What did
the
SCP story
the group
last?
that's literally just a horny con man that literally took down a big danger to the SCP Foundation because it was cock blocking him.
Okay.
So where we put the horny con man?
I mean, conning is a pretty evil thing to do.
Yeah.
Conning is evil, but he's also saved at least quite a few people when he stopped the Foundation from getting destroyed by the Keter asshole.
True.
And one of the people he conned was literally something that was probably going to destroy the universe.
Simultaneously, we also don't know how many innocent people they've conned. I mean, even in the first one, like it sounded like he conned a hobbit into becoming a tree.
Yeah.
Like, what did the
Yeah.
hobbit do to deserve becoming a tree? Well, actually, a lot of hobbits would probably be fine with that, but it still
He sounded
stands.
totally happy being a tree.
Yeah, he was pretty chill with it, all things considered. But still, like, imagine if he didn't turn a hobbit into a tree. Imagine if he like turned a weeaboo into a tree. They'd be awful. That'd be awful. I don't know.
Do you think the weeaboo would hit on the world-destroying entity trapped in a tree?
I feel like the weeaboo would. I feel like the weeaboo would just be even more annoying than the Hobbit by just talking ceaselessly about animes that the evil tree doesn't want to listen to.
Yeah, he just tells every single detail in every episode. Like,
It's,
even the crunching sound of feet moving.
we must sharpen. We must continue. Actually, I think that episode 27 of I don't know, fucking Naruto, like just starts rambling off like his own like personal OC.
Really, Chew? Anyways, continue.
I don't know. I'd almost want to put them in incompetent neutral. Like they're close to evil. Like they're kind of skirting on the edge of evil and good. I don't know.
I don't think they're incompetent, but I also think they do bad and good.
I don't know.
I wouldn't call them a good person. I wouldn't call them trustworthy, but they have done good things.
You did nothing. What did you do, Bright?
I was responding to Keelan.
Wait, we don't have a chaotic neutral?
Yes, we... I think neutral... Wait, chaotic neutral? We should... Yeah, chaotic neutral's right here.
Yeah, we do. It's down there.
Yeah, it's right
under Dado.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't notice it, because Dado's there.
Dado is love. Dado is love.
I still think it belongs in chaotic neutral.
I'd be willing to just go ahead with it, partially because I don't have the energy to argue.
Fair enough.